Hello, Lucy.
Hello,
Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good.
Say, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm super. I'm really excited, but there is a small problem.
What?
The weather is changing and it's becoming colder. In South Africa, you can see I'm starting to wear jerseys. It's starting to get cooler. How's the weather in Korea?
Very hot.
So mine is becoming cooler, yours is becoming hotter.
Yeah. Like here's the sun, and I'm like in the here side, and you're like in the here side.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lucy, how has your school been? How has your week been? Anything exciting happening at school?
Today I had a math kangaroo test.
How did the math kangaroo test go? When are you getting the score back?
Now.
Now? What do you mean now? Like right now?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the score?
Wait a minute.
Wait, tell me, how are you getting the score? What are you doing? Tell me.
Like I have to search math kangaroo in Google, and I have to write this, and I will get my score.
So this is your kangaroo ID. Is that your ID?
Yes.
Good. So, you didn't see your score yet, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, this is so exciting to see your score together. Okay, so did you find the kangaroo website?
Yes.
Okay, so are you putting in the ID?
Okay.
Can you say for me, I am putting in the ID?
I'm putting in the ID.
And password. You should have a password, right?
In no, like
Oh no,
just
that's okay. Don't show this one. Don't show this one. So you can say I'm putting in the ID and password.
I'm putting in the ID and the password.
All right, let's see what the score is. Oh, I'm too excited. Lucy?
Me too.
How do you know the score is ready?
My teacher told me.
Oh. Is it a long password?
Eh? What?
What is the message? What do you read there?
Sure.
Hmm.
Here said my total score is I don't know. Here said total score is 96.
96%.
I don't know. Here said 96/100% slash.
Can you show me slash 100 slash 90 slash 96 100% total score? That I'm not sure if that is 96% or if that is 100%.
Me too.
So maybe you got 96, maybe you got 100. We don't know. It could be there were 96 questions. Do you remember how many questions were there?
No.
Maybe there was 96 questions.
24. 24.
Oh, 24. So why would they have 96? Okay, so Lucy, after this class, you can go show your mom and maybe she can explain.
Okay.
All right, good. Well done. If it's 96, if it's 100, that's super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe I could get a medal
I
if
hope
I maybe. Uh, I hope I get even bronze. Or,
any medal will be great. Tell me, did you get a medal last year?
yes, I
Which
got bronze medal.
the bronze one. Well done. So where is it?
I don't know,
Where do you keep where do you keep
but
your certificates and your trophies and your medals?
I just lost them.
Oh, maybe because you were moving your house and it's somewhere in a box.
Teacher, when I was in Adelium, that it was in my room, and here's Daisy's room, but in Adelium, like here was my room and here was Daisy's room. Now here is Daisy's room and here's my room. Now I remember I hang my medal somewhere in my room, but we moved. And in another room, I remember hitting Daisy's head with my medal. I hit Daisy's head with my medal.
That's not very nice.
She was like some. I can't remember that very well.
Because the medal is very hard. You can hurt her.
Yeah, she cried.
Yeah, did you say sorry after?
I can't remember.
You should say sorry. That's a very hard thing. It's a medal. It's metal. It's not a chocolate medal. All right, so maybe hopefully you will get the medal again this time.
Hopefully.
What else?
Maybe.
So what else is the plan for this weekend? Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday. Do you have anything you are going to do?
I will go practice archery again.
Daisy told me she went to archery with you last weekend.
No. This week Wednesday.
Oh, on Wednesday. Yes. It was on Wednesday, the voting day.
Yes.
And you were at an archery competition.
No, I was practicing.
Oh, just practice. Practice for this weekend. This weekend is the competition?
No, the competition is in Children's Day.
I think that's the 5th of May. 5th of May? That's after a few weeks. Okay, you still have time. Good. Exciting.
I'm very so like very 떨리다.
It's very excited. Wait, about what? About the archery or about the kangaroo?
The archery.
Oh, you were excited about the archery, yeah. I thought you were going.
I went last week that 5 hours or 4 hours, and that my archery that became very good.
Your archery shooting.
Yes.
Your archery skill.
And my pose went very good because I was last week Saturday. I was trained by the coach who teaches the
The professionals?
yes.
And the coach that teaches professionals, he was coaching you? She was coaching you?
Yes.
That's cool. Did you learn from her how to stand, how to pose?
Yes.
You see, that's why we have training. That's why we have practice to get better and better. I have no idea how to stand, how to pose, how to hold the bow and arrow. I have no idea. Okay, good. Lucy, today I want to talk to you about some natural disasters that are happening around the world. What is a natural disaster? Do you know?
No.
A natural disaster is something that humans cannot control, such as a volcano. It is natural and it's a disaster because it can destroy everything in its path.
Like a
Natural,
hurricane?
say again?
Hurricane?
A hurricane is a natural disaster. We cannot control it. It will create lots of damage. Earthquakes are natural disasters.
Flood.
Floods are natural disasters. Good. So we are going to look at two natural disasters. The first one is a volcano. Second one is an earthquake. The volcano is in Iceland. Do you know where is Iceland?
No.
Let's go to the map and let's go to which con
Or
which continent do you see in front of us?
South and Africa.
Very good. Africa. And what continent is above Africa?
Uh,
Spain, France.
Europe.
Nice. This is Europe.
I know because that I saw that Austria and I went to Austria in Europe.
Exactly. You visited there and this is Europe. Now there is a country here in Europe that is it's actually an island. It's surrounded by water. You can see here Iceland. Iceland is a country in Europe.
Country?
It's a country, yeah. There is the capital city. The capital city is Reykjavik.
Teacher, then Korea is a country too?
Yes, South Korea is a country. The capital city of South Korea is what?
Seoul.
Exactly.
But it is not a continent.
Which continent is South Korea in?
Asia?
Asia, yes. And Iceland is in which continent? Iceland is in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think it's warm or cold in Iceland? Look at where it is on Earth. There is Iceland at the very top. Why do you think it's cold?
Because it is like above.
Yeah, it's close to the North Pole. So if you draw an imaginary line, Lucy, if we draw an imaginary line around the center of the Earth that goes around, this is called the equator.
Equator.
And it is very, very warm at the equator. But as you go away from the equator, if you go up towards the North Pole, it gets colder and colder. That's why it's white there, because it's so cold, there's snow. Same at the bottom. If you go down, it will become colder. Away from the equator, it becomes colder.
But Miss Brianna said Ireland is hot.
But that's Ireland. I'm talking about Iceland. Iceland and Ireland are two different countries.
Yes, but like Ireland is also like above.
It is above, but let's see the temperature of Ireland. I don't think Ireland is hot. Let's see here. Weather in Ireland. I think it is cold.
I think it is.
Climate in Ireland. Mean annual temperatures generally range between 9 and 10 degrees. Lucy, this is very cold. It's not freezing, but it is not summertime. 9 degrees is very cold. Okay, so Ireland and Iceland, they are near the North Pole. They are very cold there. And there is this volcano that erupted 2 weeks ago. Why is this a dangerous thing for Iceland?
Iceland is like there is snow.
There is snow, yes.
and the volcano will melt the snow,
Okay, the volcano will melt the snow. But what about
and
the people?
the lava is very hot.
Exactly. The lava is too hot, it will destroy everything in its path. It will destroy the roads, it will destroy the houses. So the people had to be evacuated. Lucy, there is a very nice thing in Iceland. It is called the Blue Lagoon. This is the Blue Lagoon. It is warm water that is very healthy for your skin. And many tourists go to visit the Blue Lagoon. Lucy, how is this so warm water, but outside is so cold? How can that be? Where is that warm water coming from?
Volcano?
So it's not coming from the volcano, but it is coming from underground. Can you say for me? The water is coming from underground.
The water is coming from underground.
Yeah, and because the volcano has lava underground, the water underground is also very hot. So, how did they make this? Well, first, long time ago, the people in Iceland, they started digging holes with not with a shovel, with large machines to find the hot water. When they take that hot water, when they find it, the first thing they do with that hot water is they generate electricity. They have a power station there. A power station is generating electricity. Because that water is too hot, Lucy. It has too much energy. If that water goes to the pools, the people will burn. It's too hot. So what's the first thing they do with that water?
The electricity.
They make electricity.
They make electricity.
They generate electricity.
They generate electricity.
After they generate electricity, the water is still too hot to go to the it's cooler than before, but it's still too hot to go to those pools, that lagoon. So what they do next is they send the water to the homes in pipes. They send the water to the homes for heating so that the homes can stay warm. How do you stay warm in your house? What kind of heating do you have?
Boiler.
Say again?
Boiler.
The
Boiler.
But is it an electric heater or do you have underfloor heating?
Electric.
Electric. You have an electric heater. All right. And then after the heating, then the water flows to the lagoon. Then it's at a nice temperature. It's not too hot for the people to swim. So, can you tell me how does the water get to the lagoon?
The water from underground is too hot for swimming, so they send that water to the homes for heating.
Oh, before heating, they do something with the water. Heating. Exactly. Generate
Yes.
electricity.
They generate electricity.
Lucy, did you study in science class how they make electricity using hot water?
Yes.
Oh, really? I'm surprised. Tell me, how do they generate electricity?
Water is poured from the boiler, and water turns into steam.
Yeah.
Steam goes to the turbine and turns
Wow! I'm so
the
surprised you know turbines. Okay, what happens
turbine,
after the
and the generator is connected to the turbine, and the generator spins and makes electricity.
Well done, Lucy. That's actually really difficult. I'm surprised you know that. Okay, so think about this. In Iceland,
Eh?
they take hot water. It's naturally hot. It's hot from the volcano. So they don't need a boiler because the hot water is changing to steam. It's already too hot. Whereas in my country and your country, they cannot dig underground to get hot water, so they need to have a boiler to make the water hot. Which one do you think is the better option? In Iceland, to dig underground and find hot water, or in our countries, to use a boiler and heat the water? Which one is
Uh,
which one is
dig,
which one is using less energy?
digging.
Digging is better. It's also better
Good for the earth.
better for earth, yeah. Because if
But
you yeah,
when we boil the water, we use coal.
exactly. The boiler uses coal to make the water hot. It's a big fire. And we make the fire using coal. And what does it release in the atmosphere when you burn the coal?
The gas.
It releases carbon dioxide.
It releases carbon dioxide.
Wow, well done. Lucy, this is so. I like talking about these things. I don't know about you, but this is very interesting for me. Is this interesting for you or not really?
Little bit.
A little bit. I went to university and I studied engineering. I like to talk about these things. What are you going to study? What do you like to talk about?
Uh,
Oh, you still didn't decide. You are still young. You are still deciding. Right.
yeah,
Lucy, let's go to the Blue Lagoon. Do you think they are still open or do you think they closed?
closed.
Why? Why do you think they closed?
Cause the volcano erupted.
Exactly. Yes, they are closed. All right. From the Iceland, let's go to Taiwan. The next natural disaster is the earthquake. It is in Taiwan. Do you know where is Taiwan?
Uh, China.
It's very close to China. It's also very close to Korea. There is Korea and there is Taiwan. What's the capital city of Taiwan?
Taipei.
Taipei.
Teacher, I know because the Taiwan like her here like Chinese.
It sounds like Chinese.
Yes.
Can you say for me? It sounds like Chinese.
It sounds like Chinese.
All right, so last week there was a earthquake in Taiwan. Lucy, what dangerous things do earthquakes cause? Because of an earthquake, because of the shaking, what can happen to buildings?
It can fall.
They can fall down, they can be damaged. We say collapse. The buildings can collapse.
The buildings can collapse.
And that's exactly what happened. Some buildings collapsed.
Eh? Teacher, that look like that the famous building that is like this.
But that one is in Italy. That is the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yes, and that look like a leaning tower of pizza because it is
It
like
is
not that fully full, and it is like this.
leaning. It is leaning. Yeah, you're right. It does look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But do you think they can leave this tower like this?
No.
No, this is too dangerous. They have to break it down, they have to destroy it to build a new building. They cannot leave it like this. All right. Lucy, if we go to the
Yeah.
capital city, the capital city looks like this. This is Taipei. And this large skyscraper, this large building, it had zero damage because of the earthquake. Why do you think that is? How did such a large structure have zero damage?
Because it is very big.
Because the engineers, when they were designing this building, they designed and put a giant ball inside, a giant heavy ball inside the building. And this giant heavy ball is hanging by ropes. And what happens if there is an earthquake? That giant ball will start to shake. But the building will not shake. Because that ball is absorbing let's say here, the giant sphere, the shape is a sphere, the giant sphere is absorbing the vibration. Vibration is shaking. Can you read that for me?
The giant sphere is absorbing the vibration.
Let's have a look at that giant sphere. Here is a picture of the real giant sphere. Lucy, look at the bottom. How heavy is that sphere?
660 tons.
How many kilograms is that?
I don't know.
So we need to multiply by 1,000. This is 660,000 kilograms. Really, really heavy. Can you explain to me how does this giant sphere work?
This giant, when the earthquake happens, the giant will shake, but the building will not shake because the giant sphere is absorbing the vibrations.
Very nice. Lucy, that's amazing. When you are speaking and you are saying these things, you sound very smart. All right. Do you have any questions about the earthquake or the volcano that we saw today?
No,
No. Say, I don't have any questions.
I don't have any question.
Let's do a quick review. Where was the volcano and where was the earthquake?
Oh.
What happened? Did you hit your bone? Your funny bone?
No, that my leg.
Oh, your leg. What happened?
My leg. That
Did you
like-
hit? Did you hit the table?
no, my chair. That
Rolled on your foot?
no, that like when we sit and it is too big and we have something that we put our legs on.
Something
It's a
that
footstool.
a footstool. You have something that you put your legs on to stretch them out, okay? And you kick that stool. That's very painful when you kick something and then your toes are hurting. All right, Lucy,
Yes.
have a nice weekend. Do you have any questions you want to ask teacher?
Yes. Your face has stopped.
Oh, your face also has. Oh, there we go. Now it's moving again. Okay, so what is your question? I can still hear you,
I can't see you.
but I can hear you.
Me too, but you're like buzzing.
Buzzing. So, what is the question that you want to ask?
But I can't remember.
Okay. Lucy, have a lovely weekend and I will see you again next week, okay?
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Lucy. Can you say for me, see you next week?
See you next week. Now we to work.
Now it's working. Good. Perfect time to
Bye.
say goodbye. Where is your Spider-Man,
Bye.
your Spider-Gwen shooters? Ah, are,
In the living room.
are you using them? Are you using them to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay. See you next week, Lucy.
Bye bye.
Bye.